What's up, YouTube? Gizmo here. Gonna do a short video, kind of more testing out a new setup I've got here for lighting and video and stuff like that. The old setup was just absolute garbage, so I kind of converted an old Android phone I had sitting around a webcam. So we're gonna test it out, see how it goes, and I'm gonna show off a few books I got over the past week, auction pickups, eBay, stuff like that. I haven't gone to the LCS or anything, so haven't really had much time to dig. Although I do have Sunday. I got Charlotte Comic-Con coming up, and I always do really well there. It's a one-day show. It happens maybe 4 times a year, 3 times a year, something like that. And got a lot of really great vendors that show up. A lot of really great dollar boxes, which I really enjoy going through. So be on the lookout, because there will be a haul video for that one as well. Starting up, Facebook auction wins. So I got the Spider-Woman Alpha #1, the J. Scott Campbell cover. Sorry, let me switch it up there. Make sure I see it. That is a 4-part connecting cover. So I got it in the lot of the 4 covers. I did get all of them. There's the silk cover. Now, I paid a little bit more than I wanted to for it. I really wanted to land at 15. I paid 16 for the lot, but it wasn't until I got them in that I realized that even at 16, it's actually below cover price for everything. So, really happy about that. Happy to own it. You know, I'm a big J. Scott Campbell fan, so can't go wrong there, man. Especially, I mean, considering the fact that these continue to go up in price. Like, they first came out, you can get the set of 4 for a little less than cover price for everything. Now up on eBay. Occasionally you'll see one in auction go for less, but for the most part you see a lot of buy it now as they go for a little bit more. I think there's one right now on eBay that ends in a day, maybe it's like 17 hours, something like that. And auction format, it's already up over 20 bucks. So for 16 bucks, I was pretty happy with that. Obviously I paid shipping on top of that, so since I knew I wanted those, I went ahead and tossed a couple bids in for some other things. This one I had never seen before, so I was very intrigued by it, but this is Uncanny X-Force #12. This is the Deadpool variant. Now obviously I'm going to buy pretty much anything that I can find affordable that has Deadpool on it, especially when it's Uncanny X-Force Deadpool. I love this costume, the black and the gray. I love the fact that Uncanny X-Force was kind of popular, but had a pretty limited print run and a very niche market. So when you see variants like these pop up, you gotta kind of go for it. Especially since I only paid $2 for this. I had never seen the book before. I couldn't find one on eBay. Even in sold listings, I couldn't find one. This is Adam Kubert art, by the way. And so when I have never seen a Deadpool variant before, I'm always going to be interested in it. So for $2, very happy with that. I did look it up again right before I made this video to try to find any information about it. And I found one copy in a lot that the lot was 4 books, and it sold for it's like $10.50, which isn't much, but if you do a lot of eBaying, you see that things that are worth decent money can oftentimes sell for a lot less when you throw it in a lot, just because people aren't looking for those other books. So once they see it's in a lot, they just completely ignore it, which is a bad idea, because you can oftentimes get the book a lot cheaper than you would buying it outright, and then you also get books to use as trade bait or to sell to kind of recuperate the cost of that. So don't discount lots, man. I mean, like, always look into them. This is the last book I got from the same guy. Supergirl #7. This, I think it's the first team up between Zatanna and Supergirl. Either way, if you've been watching my videos the past few weeks, past few months, excuse me, you know I'm obsessed. So I've got to have anything with Zatanna on it. That guy was great, by the way. Packaged fantastically. It was a Facebook auction. This I had been waiting on for a little bit. This is the Scorpion Comics Venom #1 Mark Bagley variant. I love Mark Bagley. I love every single time that his pencil touches paper, especially when it has to do with Spidey or Venom. So that one was a no-brainer for me. This one I just got in today, actually. Again, if you've been watching my videos over the past couple months, you'll see that this is actually not my first copy of this. This is my second. This is the 10 number 1. This is the 1 in 10 Brian Bollard art. Another, I mean, two things I'm obsessed with, Brian Bollard art and Zatanna. Beautiful art, I love it. Fantastic cover. You can't go wrong with those two. Last, is it last? No, not last. Maybe I should say that. I'll save that for last. Nothing crazy. Again, this is a small haul, but still, I'll save it for last. This is a lot of books I picked up from an online retailer. Pretty happy with everything that I got. I basically went in for one book, and I wanted to pad out shipping costs, so I added a few extra books. But one I needed, Deadpool Team Up number 892. This is the team up with Zatanna. Zatanna? I don't know however you want to pronounce it. Either way, I needed it for my Deadpool collection, my Deadpool Team Up collection especially. Also in the lot, JLA number 118. Can't get enough of that cover. Justice League number 161. That's when Zatanna is voted into the Justice League. So I don't know. It's just one I wanted. Picked it up for $3. About yeah, well, it says it right there on the sticker, 8.0. So that's decent. It's semi-significant for some reason. Something in my research told me to go ahead and grab it. It's the death of a certain character. Shit, I don't remember who it was. I'm sorry. I should have looked into this one. Justice League of America number 163. Same seller, again, just trying to pad out shipping. Got this one for, I think, $2, $3, $3. It's the death of somebody. I really apologize for coming in here half-cocked. But this is the main reason why I bought from this seller. Once again, if you've been watching my videos over the past month, 2 months, I've been singing the praises of this book. I think it's got massive potential, and I've shown you guys that I've gotten 2 regular covers, but I've been on the search for this second printing variant. This is Uncanny X-Men number 493. This is the issue where X-23 officially joins X-Force, the Uncanny X-Force. And with the way that the movies are lining up, with Hugh Jackman retiring, I'm thinking they're going to want to toss somebody else with claws on screen. And with Deadpool, them already saying that Deadpool 3 is going to introduce X-Force, it's too many coincidences. This book is money. If you find it, pick it up. I got this one for $12 from that seller. I was very happy about that. I don't know if anybody's actually paying attention to these videos, but I've noticed that the copies that I've been seeing for $15, $20 on eBay, I'll toss them on my watch list, and I'll come back the next day and they're gone. So I don't know if anybody's actually paying attention to me, or if it's just people are piecing it together. Maybe a spec site did a small piece on it or something like that. But grab it if you can. I would say, really, if you can find a near mint copy, anything under 20, including shipping, anything under 20 is decent. Because I definitely see this one going up. Alright, last but not least, this is from another Facebook auction from my buddy Jeff. It's 5 books, one was a freebie. Nothing too crazy, but everything I'm really happy with. First off, got this one for $3 in that auction, Justice League Dark number 1. This is my second copy. It's in a little bit lower grade than my first copy. And at $3, I actually paid more for this one than I did my first copy. I want to say I got issue 1 through 6. Another Facebook auction long time ago, back before the trailer or the movie announcement or anything like that. But I got issue 1 through 6 originally for $4. So you're averaging, what, 65 cents a book, 70, 80 cents a book, something like that. Either way, it's less than $1. So for $3 to get this one, you know, cover price, it's a steal right now if you don't know the market on it currently. Another one I got from him, Marvel Knights, Daredevil #2. It's a J. Scott Campbell cover. I'd completely forgotten this book existed until I saw it pop up in his auction. So I tossed a bid on it. It's in probably fine plus condition. Got quite a few color-breaking spine ticks. For $2, I didn't mind it at all. And then he messaged me. This ended the night of Black Friday. And he was basically like, dude, I'm stuck at work. If you could you close out my auction? If you do that, and you also happen to win the Daredevil book, I'll just toss it in there for free for you. I was like, yeah, sure, man, no problem. So I closed out his auction for him, and I was still high bidder on this at $2 whole when it ended, so he gave it to me for free. Thanks, Jeff. All right, these are the two books that I really want. Well, there was 3, but these are the 2 of the ones that I won that I really wanted in that auction. This is Carnage #2. This is the second print variant. This is Clayton Crane. I've been singing his praise for the past couple of videos. Completely underrated artist. Got some beautiful stuff he's cranking out. And he's really heating up right now. So if you find some Clayton Crane stuff, pick it up. This is Carnage #3. Also the second printing variant. Also Clayton Crane. You really can't match that, man. I mean, right now it's like Granov, Delato, and Crane. And they're cranking out the most like realistic and just gorgeous artwork you can think of. Yeah, Alex Ross does a lot of realistic stuff too, like to the point of it. I've heard it referred to as chubby heroes. I wouldn't go that far. You know, I mean, they're still in 10 times better shape than me or you probably are, but he does do that, man. He makes things realistic. His covers, at least. The only thing I will say, and this is probably my most unpopular comic opinion, is that I find his art extremely boring. I'm a huge Amazing Spider-Man fan. I buy all the new issues that come out. You know, that's one of the few storylines or titles that I will always buy every issue of. I don't go nuts on the variants anymore, at least, but I will always at least have the cover A of that and Deadpool, which is becoming way too costly with all the miniseries and shit that's coming out. But I'm bored as shit with Alex Ross's covers for the Volume 4, I think it is we're on now, for that run. I'm just bored as hell with it. I really liked Ramos. Another unpopular comic opinion. A lot of people don't like him, but I love his artwork. I'm ready for a new cover artist for Amazing Spider-Man, that's for sure. Alright, moving on. He did me another solid. He didn't have to do this, but he was like, you know, I'll toss you in another book for free also. This is Minimum Carnage Alpha, #1, the one-shot. Another fantastic piece of artwork by Crane, featuring Agent Venom versus Carnage. Now, this is one that has slowly and quietly been creeping up in value. I mean, it was first came out, you know, obviously cover price is what it came in, about $4, and then it fell to hell. You could probably get near mint copies for $1.50, $2. Now it's starting to take another upswing, especially with the popularity of Venom / Agent Venom, and then, you know, Carnage is also kind of, because you can't do Venom without Carnage. I mean, it's ridiculous. You just can't. You know what I mean? If people are going to start buying up Venom books, they have to start buying up Carnage books, and they go hand in hand. They are like the yin to the yang and shit like that. That is it as far as my mail calls go. thank you for watching. I gotta thank you guys a lot, because I don't know what happened with my last video. It is, in my opinion, it's probably one of the worst mail calls I've had recently. I mean, not necessarily in quality of books, but you overall look at quantity versus quality, and the last one was kind of lackluster in my opinion. I mean, there was some decent quarter finds and shit like that, but for whatever reason, that last video took me from, I think I had 13 subscribers when I started that video, and then when I started this one, I'm up to 29, you know, so a 16 subscriber jump. It's to me, that's a big deal. You know, you're talking about 50%, a little bit more than that growth from one video, which is kind of why I decided to, like, I needed a little bit better of a setup than that shit ass webcam. So I've got some new lighting, kind of new webcam, not really new, but it's much better quality. That is. Now I just need to figure out something about this backdrop, because wow, I love it. I'm sitting on the ground, and from your perspective, you're sitting in my chair. I just don't have a chair that I can set up to really get a good backdrop, and even if I did, I don't have a table set up so that I can set the camera on top of that and shit. So for right now, this will do. You know, I'm not speaking to millions of people right now, so this makes me happy. Hopefully it's better for you. You can actually see the books and the art and shit like that. So thank you very much to my new subscribers. Thank you to all the people who have been dropping by to comment and stuff like that. I have also subbed to you. Really enjoying the videos. You're kind of motivating me to make more videos, or at least to kind of increase the quality of the video that I'm putting out. So I guess that just means now I just need to start keeping up with the quality books. Drop a comment or something, like let me know what you want to see. You know, I mean, obviously I'm going to have this this haul for Charlotte Comic Con coming up after Sunday, but I mean, hell, like I've got a shitload of stuff in here. I can show you guys just a quick peek. I mean, it looks chaotic. It's less, it's more organized when you can see it eye level. But you know, I've got those, and those are just a fraction of the slab books I've got. The ones I've shown off in previous videos are still sitting over here on a long box. I have yet to find a home for them. And then you actually go into my bedroom, and I've got 3 pieces of original art above my bed, and then I've also got 3 rows up on the wall, like mounted to the wall. I've got 3 rows more of slab books, all pretty good stuff. My stuff in here, I think, is my grails. This is where I keep my grails, so that when I'm sitting in my chair, I can gaze up at them and be inspired, or jerk off, whatever the hell I want to do that day. Alright guys, I got nothing else for you. Drop a comment, like the video if you actually liked the video. If you didn't, fucking dislike it, or don't hit a thumb at all. But I appreciate you guys tuning in. Looking forward to showing you whatever I pick up on Sunday. Alright, thanks a lot.